Grand Theft Auto, better known as GTA, is one of the most iconic video game franchises in the world. Since its first release in the late 1990s, GTA has undergone a dramatic transformation from simple 2D crime simulation to an immersive, living world full of satire, action, and freedom. Each entry in the series represents a new era in gaming, reflecting the technology, culture, and ambition of its time. In 1997, Rockstar Games released the very first Grand Theft Auto, presented in a top-down 2D view. Players stepped into the shoes of an anonymous criminal carrying out missions that involved stealing cars, robbing banks, and wreaking havoc across the city. Though the graphics were minimal, the game introduced something revolutionary for its time: freedom. Players could follow the story or ignore it entirely to create chaos. The game featured 3 fictional cities modeled after real-life locations: Liberty City, New York, Vice City, Miami, and San Andreas, San Francisco. This first step laid the foundation for something much bigger. GTA 2 followed 2 years later with an enhanced experience. Still topped down the game, added features like a day-night cycle, improved vehicle variety, and a more dynamic world. The standout addition was the faction reputation system. Players had to balance their relationships with multiple gangs pleasing. One gang could provoke another. The world had a futuristic cyberpunk feel, setting it apart from the more grounded setting of the first game. Though not as remembered as later titles, GTA 2 refined what the original started. 2001 marked a historic moment in gaming history. GTA 3 broke new ground by bringing the series into full 3D third-person perspective. It wasn't just a game, it was a living, breathing city. Set in Liberty City, players controlled Claude, a silent protagonist betrayed by his girlfriend. With immersive radio stations, voice-acted characters, dynamic weather, and complex mission structures, GTA 3 was unlike anything players had ever seen. It redefined the open-world genre and became a massive cultural hit. Just a year later, Rockstar dropped Vice City, taking players back to 1986. Inspired by Miami Vice and Scarface, this entry was drenched in 80s culture, pastel suits, palm trees, flashy cars, and synthesizer music. He played as Tommy Vercetti, a former mobster sent to Vice City to oversee drug deals and eventually build an empire. Players could buy properties, control businesses, and rise to power in a world that felt straight out of an action movie. Vice City wasn't just a sequel, it was a stylish, unforgettable time capsule. With San Andreas, Rockstar pushed boundaries even further. Instead of one city, players got 3: Los Santos in real Los Angeles, San Fierro, taken from San Francisco, and Las Venturas, inspired by Las Vegas. You played as CJ or Carl Johnson, returning home after his mother's death to find his family in gang and chaos. What followed was an epic tale of loyalty, betrayal, corruption, and ambition. The game spans 3 major and can explore different weather, places, and climates, each with its own style and danger. Players can drive, fly, swim, and customize CJ's appearance and skills. With a powerful story, freedom of exploration, and endless side activities, San Andreas became one of the most iconic games of its time. Over 27 million copies have been sold across all platforms, making it one of the best-selling games of its time. On mobile platforms alone, the game has been downloaded by millions. Even years after its release, San Andreas continues to attract new players with its open world, deep story, and unforgettable characters. Liberty City Stories is an action-adventure game released in 2005 for the PlayStation Portable and later on other platforms. Set in 1998, the game takes place in Liberty City, a gritty and chaotic place inspired by New York. The story follows Tony Cipriani, a former hitman returning to the city after years in hiding. As he works to regain his place in the Leone crime family, Tony faces betrayal, gang wars, and corrupt politicians. Players can explore an open world filled with missions, vehicles, weapons, and side activities. The game combines story-driven gameplay with freedom of movement, allowing players to shape their own criminal path. Liberty City Stories offers a fresh perspective on the city's dark history and serves as a prequel to the events of GTA 3. Grand Theft Auto 4 is an open-world action-adventure game released in 2008. The story follows Niko Bellic, a war veteran from Eastern Europe who arrives in Liberty City in search of a new life and to escape his troubled past. He hopes to find success and happiness, but instead, he becomes involved in a dangerous world of gangs, crime, and broken promises. Liberty City is a detailed and living world, inspired by New York City, filled with diverse characters, side missions, and dynamic environments. As Niko, players can explore the city, freely driving, fighting, or interacting with others while making choices that shape the story. GTA 4 was praised for its realism, emotional depth, and cinematic style. It introduced advanced graphics, realistic physics, and a powerful story about trust, loyalty, and the cost of violence. Even years after its release, the game remains a landmark in gaming history. Grand Theft Auto V is an open-world action-adventure game, released in 2013, set in a massive and diverse state of San Andreas. The game follows three main characters: Michael, a retired bank robber; Franklin, a young street hustler; and Trevor, a chaotic criminal with a violent past. Their lives become connected as they take on risky missions to survive in a corrupt and dangerous world. GTA 5 features a huge open world filled with cities, mountains, deserts, oceans, and countless activities. Players can switch between the three characters at almost any time, offering different perspectives and unique skills during missions and free roam. With its cinematic storytelling, rich world design, and endless gameplay options, GTA 5 became one of the most successful games of all time. It broke sales records, won multiple awards, and remains popular through its online mode, GTA Online, where millions of players explore, compete, and create their own stories. Grand Theft Auto 6, also known as GTA 6, is one of the most highly anticipated video games in history. Officially confirmed by Rockstar Games, the game is currently in active development, with its first trailer released in late 2023, sparking massive excitement among fans worldwide. GTA 6 was officially announced, with a scheduled release in 2026. Set in the fictional state of Lanida, inspired by Florida, the game promises a return to Vice City, but bigger, bolder, and more immersive than ever before. GTA 6 introduces Lucia, the franchise's first female protagonist in a lead role, along with a male counterpart whose identity is still under wraps. Rockstar promises a dynamic world that evolves over time, driven by advanced AI, weather systems, realistic NPC behavior, and narrative depth. This next chapter in the series is expected to break all boundaries of what an open-world game can be. Grand Theft Auto is more than just a series about crime and chaos. It's a mirror to society, a cultural satire, and a pioneer of interactive entertainment. From 2D pixels to breathtaking 3D cities, from silent protagonists to deeply written characters, and from offline single-player to global multiplayer worlds, GTA has evolved with the times and helped shape the very definition of modern gaming. As we look forward to GTA 6, one thing is certain: Rockstar is once again ready to raise the bar, and the world is ready to dive in. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.